Hi everyone, New England Gardening here. Today's Thursday, November 18th, 2021. And I think it's about 71 degrees. And just for today, gonna have back to seasonal temperatures starting tomorrow. But as you can see, the bees are out. The sun's already low. You can see from my shadow. And I actually have not been in the hive for a while. And months. I wonder if I see some staining there on this hive. We did have a lot of rain, but not continually, so they should have been able to come out. Don't see anything on the landing board. A little concerned there about that. But yeah, my plan was, the day's already gone by, take a look in at least the nuke, and I have some foam. I see that Man Lake has some sale going on. I was looking at some 8-frame boxes, or 8-frame, complete 8-frame hive body. That one there on the right I converted myself to a 10-frame, cut it down. But yeah, they're all active, but these 3 here, the nuke and the Langstroth hives, I have no idea what their honey reserves are or what the population is like. So I plan on going in, see if I've got any shims I can put on, and just put some newspaper down and some sugar. That's the plan. Okay, so I'm going to look in the nuke first. Just realized this bellow has a hole in it now. Put some duct tape on it and let's take a look. Alright, so I've got 3 boxes on here. I've got a deep, a medium, and then a deep. And initially I thought they were up here. I did see them, but maybe it was just the new frames that I installed that had some leftover resources on them. Where's my hive tool? Alright, so it's a good thing I checked here first, because they are not on these frames. So they have not moved up. Maybe there's not even a cluster in here. Let's take a look. Okay, so I see honey, and it looks like these bees are not robbing. They're not frantically tearing apart the comb or anything. So it looks like they definitely don't need this top box. There's nothing in it. Let's take a look. Yeah, so they stopped making wax by the time I already put these frames in. I think they were just robbing whatever was left in these frames. I don't think there was anything, but I remember the next day they were all over them. But yeah, I'm going to leave this medium on. They don't need to be heating this unwanted, unused space. There's not going to be any resources on it, so I found this shim. I put this shim on. And I'm going to put a piece of newspaper. It looks like, these are, you can see, those are kind of built out. I'm not going to get in there and disturb the bees, but it looks like, these frames are kind of, you can see they propolized the ends there, and I don't want to break the seal. So I put some newspaper on and some sugar, and that's it. Put some insulation on the outside. Yeah, so this sugar will absorb moisture too. So I just put paper down, newspaper, and some granular sugar. And I think I'm going to put an inner cover on this. I have a ventilation shim. I thought it might have had an inner cover, but it doesn't. So I'm still going to put this on here. And I'm going to fill this up. I thought I had already done that. Guess I did it with the 10 and the 8. I'm going to fill this up with some shavings. Yeah, so let's put some shavings on here. I was wondering, because I made the holes kind of large, if the weather will get to these or not. Part of it is covered over when I put the top cover on, with the lid on. So I'll put the shavings in here. Keep this vented here. Alright, so this is the 10 frame, and they seem to be all clustered over here on the right hand side. Yeah, so maybe this could be consolidated too, but I really don't want to get in there right now and tear this all apart. Looks like they've got honey. And yeah, I'll give them some sugar. I was wondering how I wanted to do this. I put this on, then the inner cover. Maybe I want to keep the inner cover on. I'm going to put this on here like that. I can tape it over, I guess. Put some newspaper down and give them some sugar. Yeah, so I'll see how they take to the sugar next time I inspect. Put the inner cover on, and then this shim here with the shavings. Alright everyone, today's the next day. It's Friday, November 19th, and I just got through putting some insulation on the hives. I had 2 bee cozies, and I put some foam, styrofoam, or rigid foam on the nuke. And don't have to do anything on the lands. So today, difference from yesterday, temperature wise, it's 46. I don't know, it feels a lot colder. It's overcast and it's windy. And yeah, I put some sugar on, and I found it interesting that the bees on these hives were clustered on the left-hand side, which is sort of the southwest side, and I think I would have thought they'd cluster on the south side, or I mean on the southeast side, so they get the morning sun as early as possible, although they don't get it that early because it has to come up over the house. So a bit lower in the horizon, it takes a little bit longer to get out of shadow. So the clusters were kind of small. I think the nuke, I took off an empty box. They weren't even up there, so all the heat was going up to the top. So hopefully that'll help them out, but they probably could have put into a single nuke. And the same with the two 10 frame and the 8 frame. I've got mediums on top. They could have probably reduced just to the brood box, the one deep. And well, we'll see what happens. I'm confident that the Lands bees will survive, and I really don't need more bees splitting next year. I definitely would have to somehow get rid of bees by selling them or giving them away to someone. But yeah, they're all insulated for the winter. Today the low is supposed to be like 35. Tomorrow the low is going to be 26, which I think is going to be the lowest so far for this season. And then it's going to warm up again to seasonal temperatures, lows in the lower 30s. So it's not extreme yet. But this needed to get done. I can check that off the list of things that I need to do. Have to change the spark plug and the oil in the snowblower and get it started and primed, ready to go. So this is New England Gardening, and today is Friday, November 19th, 2021. And the bees are all tucked in for the winter. Thanks for watching.